Hilarious. We did it. We did it. NFL Week 18. We made it. Oh, my goodness. My friends, my family, my frenemies. You're all here this morning ready to make some bets together. It's NFL Sunday, final week of the regular season. Some teams could care less. Some teams couldn't care more. And then there's a whole bunch in the middle. We're going to suss it out. We're going to figure it out. We got bets to make. We got parlays to make. We got pick'em to look at. We have the Flip Optimizer on tap. And I've got a nice little 5-leg SGP I've been working on here in FanDuel during the intro. Literally just click, 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 click. I'm like, what makes sense? What will work? Today, I'm going to do you the biggest favor I can, and that is to put you in a good position to win money on a very, very difficult NFL Sunday. I will say this before we dive into picks, freebies, and all the goodies. Be careful. Be careful. This is going to be a very interesting slate to bet on today. I think you got to be a little mindful of your units here because it's just going to be a turbulent time. I'm telling you, there's no easy button this week. There really isn't. And I'm a little concerned about a lot of the stuff I'm seeing on Twitter. Everybody's talking about the same thing. And I'm going to show you here in a hot second, too. I got some free picks to talk about. But everybody right here is talking about this stuff. They're talking about all the incentives. Like everybody under the sun knows about Cortland Sutton and Mike Williams and Geno Smith and all the money they stand to make if they perform X, Y, and Z. And it's like the sports books know too. And the lines that opened were very high. And because the public keeps seeing all these tweets and TikToks and YouTubes, people are starting to slam over. Now we got Mike Evans at 100 yards. I'm telling you right now, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Just be smart. Let's say what's up to chat real quick. Hit the like button if you love smart picks and lots of check marks. We're in for another great day of money. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get a third plus 20,000 slip in 1.5 weeks. If you're not using the tool or a member of his Discord, what more do you need to see? My guy is goated. Tevin, I saw your post inside Discord with your most recent plus 20K. $2 into like, what was it? 500? I can't even do the math. $310 or something. It was pretty filthy, man. Let's get your place from Twitter. Do we need to make a Twitter account? You could click the Twitter post inside Discord and the Free Picks channel. Just join this week. It's like a second job now. Win so much. Yeah, it was a special week. Very special week. I had 2 nights where I went 1-4, but every other night that wasn't 1-4, 7-1, 6-1, 5-1, 4-1 on those other 4 nights. I'm the back of 11-2 NFL week. Nobody's complaining. That total, quick math, 35 and 12. I'm 35 and 12. So, yeah, I think people are okay when I go 1-4 every once in a while. 35 and 12 run inside the VIP. By the way, the website he's talking about, mysparryedge.com. We're going to be using that for everything today. And I mean everything. We'll be using it for the Flip Optimizer. We'll be using it for odds finding. We'll be using it for the player cards. There's a lot we're going to be looking at today and cycling through. I was looking at a Spencer Rattler play. I want to talk about that in a minute as well. But before we dive into the rest of this show, let's do a few free picks right off the top because that's how we roll. Everything needs to be free. The show is all about free. I'm not trying to push premiums. Ultimately, I hope that you enjoy yourself enough and you win enough money with all the public stuff that we do that you end up saying, you know what, let me try out his $10 website with code DONUTS. You heard me correctly. I said $10 website. So the website you watch me use today, $9.99 using code DONUTS, DONUTS. I'm telling you right now, it's worth every friggin' penny under the sun. $10, my friend, code DONUTS. So check this out. This is NBA, but it's in this example that I wanted to highlight. So I went to the Flip Optimizer this morning, and here it is, the Flip Optimizer. And I saw this because Opto EV Picks posted it in Discord. So I was like, let me go see what he sees. All right. So I went to the Flip Optimizer for NBA. And by the way, I'm going to show this for NFL, but I want to show his example because he posted this inside Discord. And it was total double-doubles, Alperen Sengun, 5.15% positive EV play over here on Flip. Then it's talking about, it shows, flip odds minus 130, and then the sportsbook odds minus 159 aggregate. So I went over to the books, and yes, he ain't kidding, man. Minus 175, minus 130, minus 192, minus 150, minus 147, so on and so forth. Then when you look at this and you're like, okay, well, I guess this makes sense, right? I mean, you get like elite value. And that minus 159 is also taken into account that flip minus 130. I'm telling you right now, you do more plays like this long-term, a volume of plays like this, and your picket's going to look fun, by the way. If you ever have updated your picket after doing a volume-based positive EV approach on flip, you'll have 20, 30 bets per day using my website. You could use this across MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL, NCAA football, NCAA basketball. That's right. You could do this for the college sports, which is a pretty big edge there. I'm telling you right now. I just haven't done it. So code Donuts, that's for VIP picks down below and for the website. Both will give you a very, very nice discount. Just check them out down below in the description. And I'm telling you right now, just use code Donuts. Code Donuts literally everywhere, honestly. Most pick 'em apps, everything. So there you go. I mean, the Flip Optimizer has been cleaning house. The $10 for the Flip Optimizer on its own is worth the price of admission, to be honest. In my humble opinion, I can't imagine a better way to spend $10 if you are trying to place some bets on Flip and do some research on some of these other sites. Now, I wanted to highlight a couple tweets, too, before we dive into some more free picks. So this one was posted by, OptoEVPicks on Twitter. All right, so there it is. If you want to follow him, at OptoEVPicks, essentially positive EV better for Flip alone. So he posted this, broke this little write-up here, broke it down. Cortland Sutton, he posted this, 36 hours ago or so. Cortland Sutton receiving yards on Flip was a 73.5 when the sportsbooks lines were 81.5 average. He looked it up. DK 80.5, FanDuel 79.5, Caesars, Rebet, so on and so forth. You can use the optimizer, my friends, to simply look at the largest discrepancies, and you will find value. Now, this was one play I saw him pick out of a bucket. There were a ton of them. I mean, even right now, if I go to the discrepancy for flip odds, there's quite a few of them still remaining. Even in this game here it is. And now I am also extremely zoomed in here, 175%. It's hard for me to see everything, but check this out. Like right now, DK Metcalf, best line you're getting is going to be on Flip at 61.5. The average line on sportsbooks, a 67. All right. So that means you got 65.5, 69.5, so on and so forth across all the books. And you get a 6-yard differential essentially right here on Flip. By the way, Cortland Sutton, that 73.5 line that the Flip Optimizer showed Opto EV picks to post, well, it's now bumped up to 77.5. Geno's 243 on Flip, 248 across Sportsbook. So if you want to use this that way, you can. And then if you click on their names, you can open up their player cards and do a little extra research. Now, I know this because J.K. Dobbins, and I want to talk about him first up before we move on. J.K. Dobbins, 65.5 on Flip, 70 average line across all the rest of the books. And I like J.K. Dobbins today. His line opened up much lower. I think it was 58.5. He needs, and here it is, he needs 58 yards rushing, and he gets another $150,000 bonus. So, yeah, you want to talk about incentives. I think some of the incentives matter, but I am concerned about the public knowledge and the book knowledge and the lines and where they are now. So I think you need to be a little careful. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not touching a 105 or 100.5, whatever it is, from Mike Evans receiving yards total today. When he only needs 85 yards, they could be up big, against an inferior opponent, and he doesn't touch he might get 87 yards and they take him off the field. That's it. Protect him for the playoffs. Like, you got to be careful. Be smart about your money. Don't act like, you're the only people on earth that know this. Literally everyone under the sun. And once everything becomes public money, I start to kind of, swerve. I get out of the way. I ain't interested in being on what the public is on. It's just not a good way to bet on sports. You're often going to be on the wrong side of things if you're on the popular picks and the popular side of those picks. So please please be careful. This is mysparryedge.com or at mysparryedge, this little incentive tweet. So please be mindful of how you approach to today's betting. I do think some of it is applicable. Oh gosh, can't spit that out. Some of it is applicable, but I think some of it is also just a bunch of hogwash. Like just be careful. Okay. Real quick, Twitter. If you are watching, thank you very much. Got 240 people there. We have 4 likes and 2 retweets. If you can do that. Okay. You're watching on Twitter, just retweet real quick. Like it. Help support free content. If you're on YouTube, let's see, we got 210 people watching this morning, week 18, which just blows my mind. That many people tuning in. And we got 54 likes this morning. So listen, 210 people on YouTube liking or watching. I need 210 likes. Why am I only at 50? Run it up, my friends. If you're on your cell phone, just scroll down and just boop it for me, okay? All right. Let's talk about this before we move on to the optimizer and making some picks. I also have some originated picks, things I posted. Let's wipe the slate clean after that garbage Saturday night football game. And that was such trash, 19-17. No one could move the ball. Joe Burrow checking down the entire game. And Russell Wilson couldn't do anything, man. Really looked his age. Unfortunate way for him to close out the regular season. I think they're cooked in the playoffs. Anyways, let's move on here. Yes, I saw John listen, we have so many sharp people inside Discord. I saw him alerted to getting that Mike Evans call at 79.5. Unbelievable. He literally needs 85 yards. That's a glorious. He's getting it. Baker has said he's getting it, essentially, and paraphrasing. Mike's going for it. He'll tie Jerry Rice's record for most consecutive 1,000. There's a lot on the line here on top of the $3 million bonus. And you better believe Baker's getting a portion of that. Ain't no way Baker force feeds Mike Evans today for 86 yards, 85 yards, whatever. And then Mike doesn't turn around and give him a portion of that or buy him a new Bugatti or something. You know, like he's doing something for Baker after this game. Ain't no way it doesn't happen. So, yes, sharp crew inside my Discord, making sure the family eats. So, that again, that's another thing. Like, I ain't double posting some of these guys in plays when I know my Discord team has already done it for the members. So, yeah, that was an absolute W. Yeah, I know. J-Step 1 away from another 25x on PrizePicks last night. My staff's just on fire. Literally, I have not seen so many people on fire at the same friggin' time inside my Discord in it's probably been 4 or 5 months since we've had like 5 or 6 of our 8 cappers literally just on fire. I mean, I'm talking like I'm 35-12. Like that might not even be the best record out of my team right now over the past week. My 35-12 might be like second or third best. It's been wild. So anyways, let's talk about this little parlay here and see what you can do with it. See if it's something that you can play or want to play on your own. Falcons need to win today. Bijan Robinson is going to be the main reason why that happens. Facing an inferior Carolina Panthers team. I like this idea of doing Bijan and the Falcons money line, but man, Bijan's touchdown prop is at minus 300, around 300, minus 310, depending on where you go. Very hard to get any value out of here. You got to parlay something. Now, FanDuel gives you a 30% boost today, which is pretty cool. And it needs to be a 3-leg SGP. Final odds got to be over a plus 100. Needed to find another way to get the odds, to make the odds a little bit longer. And like, I'm telling you right now, I understand there's 7 or 8 teams today playing for something that matters. Jockeying for the 5th seed versus the 7th, having to travel versus staying home, blah, blah, blah. Like, I understand there's a lot at stake, but I don't think a lot of these coaches care as much about being the 6th seed versus the 7th seed as you think. Like, facing Washington in the first round versus facing the Vikings, does it matter? Absolutely. But at the risk of a team potentially losing, Zay Flowers for the playoffs, like something like that. I don't know how, especially after seeing that yesterday, I don't know how many of these coaches are playing their stars, their studs, the priority 1, 2s, and 3s of their team for a long duration. I'm just a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about today's slate, which is why I'm doing a lot of these, half unit bets this week, because I want to scratch the itch because I'm a complete degenerate, but I want to be careful too. So here's one. And I was like, all right, I do love the Falcons and Bijan, but what else can I add? And literally, the only other game that I believe is worth treated as a normal game, the Lions and Vikings and Bears. Oh my! I'm telling you right now, this is a huge one. It's huge. I can't remember a final game of the season that's had more at stake. The winner of this game secures the first round bye and home field advantage throughout the rest of the playoffs. Every other team today, essentially, a few of them, like the Broncos, playing to win to get in. I think the Falcons too. The Miami Dolphins, there are a few. Okay, there are a few that are playing to win to get in. All right, I understand, but ain't nothing bigger than this one, in my opinion, because that first seed, that home field, is going to be immense, because these two might even end up facing each other in the NFC conference, or the NFC conference championship, and the one team's going to be at home. I think it matters immensely. So I think these teams go all out. So in my mind, I was like, all right, you know what? Well, Jared Goff has had 2+ passing touchdowns, 12 of the last 14 games. We have seen slight issues without David Montgomery on the field in the red zone efficiency inside the 5. Jahmyr Gibbs just ain't that ground and pound guy inside the 5 the way David Montgomery is. I ain't even saying Jahmyr Gibbs is bad. He's just not on the same level that David Montgomery is, which is the elite level inside the 5. Literally led per touch NFL breaking tackles 2 of the last 4 years. He's nasty. He's nasty at breaking tackles. He's a hard-nosed runner. Just brings an attitude to the field when he's behind that offensive line. So we have seen Jared Goff throw more touchdowns. I think he's had 3 and 4 over the last 2 weeks. Two is just easy money in my opinion this week. And then Justin Jefferson in a game like this that matters the way it does. I just cannot see Jay Jetta. I'm going to type his name in real quick. Let's go to the website. I can't see him, which, by the way, his receptions prop at 6.5, juice to the over. But check this out. You want to know why the optimizer's a W? Look at this. Look at this. Some books, 7.5+ odds. Bovada, a Bet Online, -101. Hard Rock, ESPN Bet. Then you've got 6.5, -170, -160, -155, -150, and then FanDuel. If you have FanDuel right now, -132 on Jay Jetta for over 6.5 receptions, best odds for the lowest line. That's a friggin' good play. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, we go to Justin Jefferson. Here's why I like it. So here's Jefferson, 6 catches, okay? My man is cashed in 12 of the last, how many games? 14 games. 12 of the last 14 games, my friends. And against Detroit earlier this year, 8 targets, 7 catches, 81 yards, and a tutty, all right? And the 60 yards, which I also put into this parlay, let me outline this real quick. These 60 yards, same exact thing, my friends. Well, actually better. 13 out of 15 games. And again, versus Detroit, 81 yards. So this just feels like a steal. And I can add a 30% boost. I don't know about you. Is there something here that I'm missing? When you're watching this video on YouTube, how many people watching over there, by the way? 250, 92 likes on YouTube. 250 people watching, 92 likes. Thank you for that support. I do appreciate you. But what am I missing here? Why? I don't get why this is a +105. The odds should be terrible on this. They should be terrible. This should be a horrific. This should be a -140 for a 3-leg play. These alt lines are way too low for potentially a second best wide receiver in the NFL behind Jamar Chase. Who knows if he'd be the best in the NFL if he had Joe Burrow throwing to him and Chase was having Sam Darnold throw to him. There's an argument to be made there that Justin Jefferson is potentially the best all-around wide receiver, maybe not the biggest playmaker like Jamar Chase, who seems to have overtaken Tyreek Hill as the biggest playmaker in the NFL. Anyways, I digress. What's wrong with this? I think it's an absolute W. What's up, Corey? Inside Discord, you can get access to my picks. Yes, you can get access to mine on OddsShopper, but you also get 15 other channels, 8 other cappers, 10+ sports covered, and it's $15. Just grab the link down below, and chat will let you know it's worth it. This isn't some It's definitely, I'm not a snake oil salesman. Like, everything I do is full blast in public. And there you go. There's the Pickett from last year. This is why people sign up. And I'm telling you right now, I have an insanely low churn rate, business talk wise, essentially the amount of people that are canceling and I can't replace each month. It's extremely low. Once people are inside Discord, they don't leave. They don't leave. And I'm telling you right now, for some people, they don't like the amount of volume inside my Discord. And I get it. I get it. Not everybody wants 15 channels, betting models, 10 plus sports like tennis and MMA, things covered, like everything under the sun is covered. They don't want all that. They don't want all that. So they go and they join via that link down below, and they simply use the Odds Shopper app. That's it. Like any other cell phone app with notifications, you can have your Odds Shopper app on your phone. And then if I alert a play, bang, your phone gets a notification on your phone. And this guy, yeah. Corey, then you'll be fine, my friend. Grab that link down below. You're going to enjoy yourself right now. Thank you, Alfredo. It is absolutely worth it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Black King 40 says very worth it with all them emojis. I love this. Thank you very much, my friends. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy yourself. I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody doing it as transparent as I do. It's all publicly synced on Pickett, every single sportsbook I have. I do day-by-day recaps in my channel and week by week and month by month. Literally every single play I've ever posted is recapped inside Discord. Extremely easy to follow. I mean, here's the NFL recap from last week, by the way, for all you NFL nuts out there. Like, how hard is it to just follow these recaps, right? You don't need Pickett. It's just a tracking app. Here you go. Like, bang. It ain't hard to follow, Here's the plays. Here's the recap. Here's the running total week by week. And, like, you can't make this. Go look at the channel. Add it up yourself if you ever doubt it. And then go look at my Pickett and you'll see, whatever, plus 45 units for NFL this year or plus 56. I don't know what it is. It's something up there, but it makes sense. It makes sense with the record. Plus, 60 more wins here than losses. And, you take away the VIG, blah, 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 come up to like 50-ish units profit. So do it. I'm telling you right now. Worth it. $2,000 last week. Let's freaking go, my friends. Going to join Discord. I'm on Bovada. You can use internationals. You can use Fliff, rebets. What else is out there? No VIG. Like, there's Underdog. There's so many options for a lot of people. So be smart about your money. I didn't mean to go off in this tangent, but anyways, there you go. What do y'all think of this? We locking this in? It just feels like a lock, doesn't it? Like, I wanted to make a longer odds lay, but this one just feels like a W. Like, I don't want to convolute a winning recipe. I don't want to add extra herbs and things like that. I don't need to do that, right? Like, this is a pretty good play on its own right already, in my opinion. I don't know what I'm missing. You can buff it. You can nerf it. Do what you want with it, okay? Literally, you want to make it better? Make it better. Make it longer, all right? Go Justin Jefferson, 70+. Justin Jefferson, 7 catches. Jahmyr Gibbs, 60+ rushing yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Like, whatever you want to do it. This is a pretty decent baseline. And vice versa, you only needed to make this a plus 100 on FanDuel to get this. So if you want to take something away, you can do that too. If you're like, well, Mitch, I don't really like Goff this week. Remove Goff. And then just play it with JJ here and Robinson and the Falcons. Like, that seems like a plus odds easy money play too. So be smart. It's your money. I never tell people what to do with their money. My Discord and what I do here is simply share what I'm betting on. That's all. I am never telling people what to do. I'm not giving advice, not coaching. I'm saying, hey, I like this pick. I'm betting on it. Like this one. You all want to see another one? Let's go to, I'm off J.K. Dobbins since the line moved, but just so you know, that was a play that I was interested in this week. Okay, it was a play. Let me go to actually. I have so many tabs. Let me look at all these tabs. Golly, player odds, Fliff optimizer, rebet optimizer, pick'em optimizer. I don't even look at this because I don't use those sites. Player trends. I mean, maybe we could look at that today. There's always something there. Oh, by the way, can I take 1 second and just shout out my team almost 6,000 followers. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of Bennett getting this account going. He's funny. He posts the best tweets too, I tell you. Let me see. Here was yesterday. He posts this daily trend. Yeah, if you're not following over there with your stuff, with the alerts on, you're missing freebies. Here was a freebie. Here, let me find a better one. Anyways, that tweet, where is it? Oh, there we go. Bring out the brooms. Oh my goodness, my friends. Are you joking me? That's 5 free W's. And he posted a trends tweet this morning. Posted a trends tweet for NBA. 3 more picks. The odds on these 5 plays, by the way, were between a -110 for, I think, this one. This was a -110. This was a -115 or -105. And then these two, was it this one? This one was juiced like -185 on Fliff. And then this was like a -185 on Fliff as well. But regardless, like parlay, straight pick. Or if you're a degenerate, you threw all 5 in there and you cashed out, which I saw somebody tweet the account that they took all 5 picks and they parlayed them together and they had a full sweep. It was like a plus 2,500 or something. So that's the second sweep this week. If you're not following the MySparry Edge Twitter, it's worth every single alert that you'll get on that account. I'm telling you right now. So let's see. Where's the trends? Here we go. Here's the trends. And essentially, here's what I know that Bennett does. He pops open the trends tool, all right, and then literally goes through this. And he's like, all right, let me read the tea leaves. And he uses it how I feel like people should use it. Here's a good one. Here's a good example. Here's an interesting play, in my opinion. Bo Nix this week, 30.5 pass attempts, has cashed this season in 12 out of 16 games, averaging 33.63 pass attempts per game. Over the last 5, he's cashed the over in all 5, averaging 36 per game, 8 out of the last 10. All right. Now, why is this a good play? Denver needs to win the game to make the playoffs. They have to win to get in. And they're facing the Chiefs, who couldn't care less about this game. You're going to get every Chiefs backup. They've brought up practice squad players this week to be starters. Same thing the Buffalo Bills have done this week, and I know that because I've been following. They've been bringing up practice squad players left and right who are going to get significant playing time today. Chiefs are doing the same thing, which is why the Broncos, who need to win to get in, facing a bunch of backups, are 10.5-point favorites in this game against the 15-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Only lost against my Buffalo Bills, baby. Circle the wagons. So why do I like this? Well, I mean, you got a lot behind it. The trends support it. And I don't think that this team is going to win with their current running back trio that they're putting out there. And I think they're going to have to throw the football. And when you go look at Bo Nix's player card, again, by just clicking his name, you can see it. I mean, it's been delicious all season. Now, there's another flip side of this. I guess you could read into it and say, all right, well, Mitch, what if they're up big? Do they just, are they going to go up big first up? I don't know if Denver is the team that can go up big on another team. Like, can they go up 28-3 by halftime? I don't think they're that type of offense. So, I think we get a volume-based approach here. And I think that Bo Nix could go out there and sling 31 attempts with ease. So I know that. And first off, I also want to add, I have not played that officially. Like, I still need to think through this. I want to see exactly the starting lineup for the Chiefs when they post their actives list in about an hour. And well, actually, no, they're 4 p.m. games, so we might not even get that till in the afternoon. So, be on the lookout when I alert Inside Discord if I have another Bo Nix play. But like, I know that he goes to this and, he's sorting like last 10 games. And then you don't just blanket take these plays. I don't think that's the way to do this. I don't think you could be like, lock it in, man. This guy's hitting 9 of the last 10 games. Brandon Miller, over 21.5 points and assists. Like, he doesn't do that. I know that he looks at these and then he researches the matchup. Like, okay, this team is giving up because he posted it yesterday. It's like DeAndre Hunter, over 17.5 points. The Clippers are giving up the 4th most points per game to small forwards, right? So I think this is a compass. I think you can use the trends tool as your compass of like, what should I go research today? Brandon Miller, points and assists, has cashed in 17 of 23. His average 25. Let me look at him. LaMelo Ball, rebounds and assists, 11.5 on the road against Cleveland. Maybe not the best play. Who knows? I'd have to research it. Over in 9 of the last 10 games, 14.1 RA average. You can look at his RA. I believe he hasn't played in a little bit because of injury, so maybe that's it. But then you look at this, you're like, oh my gosh, I mean, he's cashing 14 of the last 15. If I go and research this and I see LaMelo Ball has no minutes restriction today, because the coaches say that. They're like, no minutes restriction. Well, then you fire off LaMelo Ball over 11.5, understanding that the trends are supporting a good play. But it's not an answer sheet. It's not an answer sheet. Well, hopefully that little 3-minute tangent soliloquy, whatever you want to call it, was helpful for you to understand how to use some of this stuff. So, let me know. Let me know after the show in the comments if you like when I break down like useful ways of using these tools. And by the way, 440 people watching on Twitter. Thank you for the likes and the retweets, supporting the show. We are up to 7 retweets and 12 likes. Y'all goated. Thank you for that. YouTube, got 260 people watching, 116 likes today. Fire it up, bump it up, help me out. And by the way, Carson Wentz, yes, that's another thing. Carson Wentz has been in the league for a while, all right? He's had his time under the sun. He is not like a horrendous player. He's going to go out there for the Chiefs, and they're probably going to want to get him reps. Heaven forbid Patrick Mahomes goes down for a quarter or two, sprains an ankle, and Wentz comes on the field. They're going to want him to pick up where Mahomes left off the best that he can. So I feel like the Chiefs are going to go out there, and they're going to try to win this game with Carson Wentz. They're not just going to turn around and hand off. I don't think that's how they're going to play football. This is a great opportunity for them to fine-tune their second unit, their backups, their role players for the playoffs. And I think they're going to get their chance to shine. I think they're going to put up a dogfight against the Broncos in a meaningless game for KC, but a meaningful game for those backups. So be mindful. Again, like Carson Wentz on the field is a bigger opportunity for him to bridge quarterback potential starter next year or something, or to secure a backup spot for the final twilight years of his career versus a guy like Blake Zappi starting for the Cleveland Browns, whom, we saw throw 62 touchdowns his final year of college, but really, just getting an opportunity to burn some clock and be a warm body on the field for the Brownies in a meaningless game and a game that they could care less about. So I think there's like major differences here. I think Carson Wentz could really push Bo Nix in this team to have to, move the football through the air today. So anyways, let's get off of that topic. But I want you to use the trends tool. I think it's useful. I think you can make some good parlays. I think you can make some good picks. Clearly, the Twitter account, MySbury Edge, is cashing out like crazy, 2 sweeps. NFL-wise, here's some other options. Brian Robinson. Sheesh. Oh, Brian Robinson for the Washington Commanders. I was thinking Bijan for receptions, receiving yards. You can go through this list on your own, in your own time, however you want to do it. Just, be mindful. Again, like these are... This is a compass. This is I ain't going on my way. Here's one I actually like. Jackson Smith-Njigba. I think he gets the ball today a lot. 81 yards receiving averaging 81 yards receiving in the last 10 games. And we know that Geno needs to throw the football today to make a ton of money. They need to win. He needs to be efficient. Why isn't JSN here getting some more love? Like, I love his receiving yards today. And I probably end up making this official. Because I believe that Geno got paid. It was a 3-year, like $90 million. He got paid. Who doesn't want another several $1 million in their pocket if they can cash out on a few bonuses? And this has been his go-to guy all year. It's been his go-to guy. JSN, 5 catches for single season record. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Like, if he goes out there and catches 5 receptions, I think he gets more than 62 yards receiving. Matter of fact, let's get off the Flip Optimizer here. Let me go to, by the way, top play right now on Flip, EV-wise, Bo Nix, over 20.5 pass completions. All right. Ooh, here's another one. Ooh, on a guy I like. Brian Thomas Jr., over 6.5 receptions. Look at that. Been peppered with Mac Jones at quarterback. 12, 14, 13, 10 targets. I think these are the Mac Jones starts, right? 4 in a row. Here's the game where T-Law got hurt. That's crazy. And he's just racking it up, man. A lot to love out of Brian Thomas Jr. this week. I posted earlier this week, 77.5 for members? VIP pick already up to 82.5. Already up to 82. Anyways, let me look at Jax. How do you spell his name? Oh, that's Fliff. Let me go to the player odds. Jax. All right. Reception. Oh, okay. Hold up. So it's 5.5 receptions line. I mean, you get a -135 FanDuel. Look at the juice. -170, -150, -140. You're telling me he's got a pretty high implied probability of catching that many. Was this ESPN bet 59.5, 60.5, -120 MGM? I'm about to make this official. That's official. I'm gonna go place that. And again, half unit everything for me today. Half unit everything. I'm scratching the itch. I want to bet, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All right, we'll do it live. Everything's transparent. NFL, half units, $25 for me. Let me go to it. Blah, 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 blah. Seattle. Where are they? Bang. Rams, meaningless game for them. I think that's jockeying between 4th and 3 seating. I need receiving. I like this play. Lock it in. Hey, J-Step. Mother, brother. You mother. It's always stream, man. It's always stream. Stream is always moving my friggin' lines on me while I'm live. It's like I got to make the bet before I talk about it because you guys nuke it. Oh, my gosh. What's the next one? Fliff. Ooh. Don't you mess this up. I'm going to flip right now. Don't mess this up, you turds. NFL. I got to scroll to it before all of you do. Oh, I literally just watched it move in front of my eyes. You killing me. All right, I'm going to DK real quick. You animals. I pushed it and it freaking adjusted. Oh my gosh. This is an epic troll job by YouTube right now and Twitter. Too many people watching. Everybody stop watching. You're ruining my bets. I'm actually getting annoyed after that one. Oh, come on, DraftKings, load. They're all going to get there before me. I can't take it. Go to the game. All right, suckers. You can't take this from me. Yeah, eat it. Eat it. Gotcha. Can't take it. Oh, 60 plus. Let me post this to Discord. I'm going to tell Discord too that 62.5 is fine. It's fine. It's a fine line. Honestly, I just clicked this as quickly as I could. Everyone, fine with 62.5 as well. Widely avail. Snagged on DK. All receiving yards. All right, alerts going out in Discord. Let me go post it to the ad shopper. Quiet down, Jonas the bonus. Stop giving away my plays. Stop giving away my plays. We're supposed to be a team here. All right. I like that play a lot. You know what that allows me to do as well? Get a little action on Geno slinging it today without having to take a Geno bet for 250 when he only needs 185. Yeah, Yep. You guys are actually talking about a few of my plays. I mean, Eden, everybody has it. I'm sorry. Ain't no secrets here. Guys, free things here, man. So many free things. Here's the MySparry Edge one. Like everyone under the sun has this. Sportsbooks knew it before people started posting about it. It's been so annoying seeing everyone under the sun talk about this all week. Like, talk about it. Sure, I get it. But there are way too many people using this as like, this is all happening. Like, come on, y'all. Actually, I'm actually thinking a lot of unders are going to hit this week for this. 300 people watching on YouTube right now on week 18 NFL. And I didn't stream or make videos all week, except for a couple streams on Monday and Wednesday. I decided not to. I picked family over my job. I did. It was family over content. And I wondered if I was going to get the normal support on a random Sunday live show that I did not market all week. And we got almost 300 people watching on YouTube. I thank you so much for that. Dang, you caught me in a humbling moment. That is really cool. Thank you for that, my friends. Immense gratitude, honestly. Like, listen, give me a moment to get to fumble through my thoughts and feelings real quick. I'm nothing without any of you. Like, I'm literally not, like, everything I do is nothing. You're right. Like, everything I do, I'm nothing. I'm nothing without you. There's no platform without you. My shows aren't shows without viewers tuning in, without you tapping in, without your noties on, your alarm set. I understand this, and I will never lose sight of it, which is why when I make this tool, it's $9.99 for your first month with the link and the codes or my VIP picks. Like, I know a lot of people ultimately will just, every link is full price. Like, I don't want anybody to ever pay full price. Anything. Like, y'all support me enough. Try it. It's $15. You grab the VIP link. If you do well, great. Okay, you'll stick around. And like, that's how I viewed it. Like, let me earn your trust. Because I've already earned your support. Now, don't just give me the trust, right? You supported me. You like my shows. I'm entertaining. I give you some wins on YouTube. Cool. Fill your pockets up. When you're feeling like, all right, I'm ready to take the next step, well, then you grab the VIP links and go from there. I understand that I am not anything. My products are not anything without those things twofold, your support and your trust. So I am immensely thankful. And yes, you're right. Listen, I do this for my family, right? So if I were choosing this over my family always, it'd be backwards. Yo, what's up, Nathan? Can't sleep, fam. Too hyped for this mother freaking payday. I'm with you. Gotta have those noties on. That's right, Trina. Mike, thank you, fam. Dude, we live for your show. Man, I am I can't tell, like, it's hard for me to put into words. When I look over and I'm like, how many people are watching this show? How's it going? Like, is it a good show so far? And I see 690 something views on Twitter, another 280 live congruent. I can't remember the term on YouTube watching. I mean, that's 1,000. We're almost at 1,000, 978 total. Quick math. Thank you. And sorry if I lost you during that little thank you moment, but I'm nothing without you. So I wanted to take a minute to say thank you for it. So I appreciate you. Thank you. First week in Discord, up 450. That's really cool. That is really cool to hear. I have been loving the people who tweet at me on Twitter or tweet at MySparry Edge and they're like, hey, love the optimizer, or hey, love the Discord. And they show us their picket or their photos of W's. Like, are you kidding me? How blessed are we to be able to get that type of feedback on the minute, on the hour, on the day, whenever someone's feeling like it? Thank you. Thank you for all of that. Let's go. Let's move on. Let me see what this max is. $10. Bummer. All right. I'm placing that. Nothing crazy. Something light, but it's a fun one. And let me show you what it looks like. There it is. Full screen. Thank you, Alonzo. Bulls are going to get that. Bills are going to get that. Bulls. I watched in bed till like 1:30 in the morning. The Derrick Rose video the Bulls tweeted out, and then the halftime and pregame shows. I think it might have been the pregame show for Derrick Rose. So friggin' cool, man. Oh, gosh. Your expertise is everything. Thank you, Alonzo. Thank you. There you go. There you go. You wanted something to scratch the itch today. If you're like, man, let me just play one play today. There you go. That's one bet. Go for it. Nothing crazy. I'm keeping it simple. I have maybe a half dozen plays in on the card today. Honestly, like I ain't going crazy on today's slate. Tonight? Sunday Night Football? Yeah, I'll probably do some things. Free pick. Let's do it. Let's get to one. I think you guys will like this one. So JSN was official. I'm playing that. I placed it. I'm playing it. What else we got? Let's look at, by the way, Mike Evans just popped up right here. Like, you want to see why I don't want to take much of his bets today? Look at his touchdown odds. Nuked. Receptions juiced like crazy. Yards. He only needs 85. I mean, we're talking all the way up to 110 on rebet. Like, that's ridiculous. You know? Like, good luck, man. And none of these books are letting me alt anything. I can't 80-plus receiving yards Mike Evans. Like, not a single book that I saw this morning when I looked at Mike Evans allowed me to do something like that. So it just ain't worth it. Check this out, though. I think this is a really interesting play. This is a narrative I can buy into because it's coming from the most petty player in NFL history, Aaron Rodgers. Adam Thielen. Man, he's been cooking, too. What am I doing here? D-A-V-A. Davante Adams. I think there's many ways that you can go with this one. First off, looking at both teams, I think Davante Adams has the most touchdown equity in this entire game. Both teams. Might be Aaron Rodgers' last opportunity here at the 500. You know he wants Davante to get it. You know he doesn't want Garrett Wilson to get it after the things that he's said. Ain't no way he's getting the 500th. So I got a feeling here, Davante potentially with the most touchdown equity, plus 700, first tutty in play. I really do. I like it. Touchdown odds, plus 145 for him to score a touchdown today. I love Davante Adams touchdown. Yeah, I think that, well, I mean, listen, you just ran through like the only three guys that score touchdowns for them. I'm not putting you on blast. I'm just trying to have some fun here, but, you know, I think so too. Like, who else? Garrett Wilson, who I don't think he throws the football to. I don't think he wants it. Conklin needs one. Just needs one catch for his bonus. Just one. Conklin. And look, I think it's at 2.5 this week, so it's totally a useless bet. Yeah, 2.5. He's going to catch one. He's going to get his 150K or whatever it is for one catch. So anyways, Davante Adams, tutty. Book it. Plus 145 DK. I'm in. Did not score against Buffalo, but that's because we're the greatest team in the NFL. But I think he gets right back on track today. Tutty, two tutties. Another tutty. And he gets one today. Fifth time. Fifth game out of six. Sixth time in 6 games. Give me Davante Adams plus 145 for a touchdown. Oh, my gosh. I do not want the Bengals to make the friggin' playoffs. They are so scary right now. No. Yeah, let's play it, man. Let's lock it in. This is a play. This is official. I'm not trying to like gatekeep this stuff. First touchdown. Let me go put that in. I don't even think I bet on it yet. Is my DK still open? Yeah. Let's do it. What do we got? Touchdown boost? No. Do I have a touchdown parlay today? Let's put that in there. Oh, I did. Where did it say? Get a boost on touchdown scorer parlay. Oh, we got to make one, right? Let me get that first touchdown play in before I forget. Either player, first touchdown. I haven't even seen this. Hold on. Oh, it's not even for all teams. It's only several markets. Well, that would be kind of fun. Anyways, hold on. Let me focus up here. First team touchdown for Devontae. I don't know what that is. That's an interesting market, too. Devontae plus 250 first team touchdown. Where's first touchdown, though? I just want to compare them all real quick. Oh my God. First quarter touchdown, plus 850. What is, I legit have not even looked at some of these markets. Devontae to score in the first quarter, Jets money line first quarter, plus 800. Like, this is crazy. Anytime first quarter touchdown. Okay, so he doesn't need to be first. Although I would say, if he scores, there you go. All right, but why don't I see? Someone help me. What am I missing here? Where's the first touchdown? Oh my gosh, I'm a bobo. See, this is the difference. I bet on my mobile all the time. I'm not the most privy to how this is set up on PC, and my mind just didn't go to it. Where's the Jets? There we go. It's going to be right here in his regular touchdown scorer column. First touchdown plus 700. What a clown. Who gave this guy a mic and a webcam? What a mistake. Yeah, these are stupid bets then. These are stupid bets because Devontae could honestly score the first touchdown in this game in like the third quarter. These teams suck. I don't mind the first half. Anytime touchdown score in the first half, I don't mind that. But first Jets touchdown could be a nice one. I mean, heck. Tyler Huntley could run one in. Maybe Tyreek finally looks like he can get down the field. I don't know. But anyways, I'm fine with literally a tenth of a unit. $5. That's a tenth of a unit. Like, don't go crazy. First touchdown bets are not. They ain't even half unit plays. Well, I am a Bills fan, so that makes sense to me too, fam. It makes sense. Yeah, so anyways, Devontae, lock it. That's a good one. Let's check this one out. What do you guys think of this? Actually, let me refresh the odds. And was there anything else I want to look at? I don't think so. This is one I posted inside Discord, and I kind of wanted to talk through it and see what y'all think. And then I think we should probably just look at Sunday Night Football. That's probably what everybody wants, right? Is that what you all want this? Like, should we just skip right to it? Do you even care about this last play? Or should we just go right to this game that everybody will be betting on? I need y'all to tell me. Because, chat, this show is for you, and we're heading into hour 2. Do you want me to just go to the game of the week, the only one that matters to a lot of us, or do you want me to keep going through and just finding these one-off picks? Like, here's another one I was thinking about this morning. Josh Downs, my friends. Oh, all these Josh Jacobs. Let's do Downs only. Let's go to total receptions. There we go. Takes all the JOS8, the down. Okay, anyways. Oh, no. I hadn't looked into it yet. I had only done it on my own off the side. That's terrible. Those odds are horrendous. A long reception. He did sell last week, but he's still talented. He'll still get his opportunity this week. Listen, if you're betting on the NFL and you're worried about a game log from the week prior, don't. Neighbors receiving yards at 70? Hold on. No, that can't be right. So we got a 6.5 juiced to the over receptions prop for Malik Neighbors. I mean, he has been a stud. 75. Wow, dude. Okay. I smell what you're cooking here, Christian Smith. Neighbors, 72.5. Wow. And look at the target monster he's become, too. Locke loves him. I can get behind that. I mean, I'm not a fan of betting on any Drew Lock driven props, but like, I can get behind that 72.5 for Malik Neighbors, dude. Interesting play. Chat, you can share all your ideas today. Honestly, I am open to listening to some of these, to be honest. Who's I going to look at, y'all? What happened to me? Brock, I looked at. I don't like how high his lines are, man. We're at 72.5 here on FanDuel. Long reception, 20.5. I looked at everything this morning for him. Reception, 7.5. Like, these lines are crazy for Brock. You got to think at 7 catches, right? Like the 72.5 receiving yards is probably, like, how many times did he catch that many receptions today? Like 7.5 receptions is such a high line. Did he ever catch 7 or more and not reach 73 yards? Here's 7, 77, 10, 140, 13, 126, 10, 90, 99. So once he was under when he had that many catches. Pickens ain't washed, dude. Pickens is elite. That was Russell Wilson. Long reception at 20.5. Sold us last week at night. He had a 17? No, what do we have? 17.5. He had a 17-yarder or something like that. Long reception's been good. I mean, I don't mind Bowers today. Receiving yards. Like, I think all the rookies are interesting. The fact that it's at 7.5 is interesting to me. You bring up a really good point. Aiden O'Connell, playing for future career opportunities. I mean, I'm down. I mean, I'm down to do it because I just want to scratch the itch more than anything. The 72.5 lines, what I was looking at earlier, I did not notice here, we'll just do this. Half unit. Plug it in if you like it. We just having fun here. Listen, we're just trying to make a little quiche. We ain't taking much of this too serious. You can't take it too seriously today. Week 18 is going to be a cluster bomb. I'm telling you right now. Like, good friggin' luck. Good luck. DJ Moore. I don't remember who I was going to look at earlier. Who the heck was I going to look at? 5.5 catches for DJ Moore. Should probably be a plug and play. We've catched this so many times. New OC installed right here against Green Bay. We've had 6+ every single game. I'm going to be real. I think Pickens was mentally checked out, though. I don't think he's washed. I think there's a difference. I think I like the 5.5. My only problem is just I think Chicago, if you watch the last few weeks, they look like they've quit. So that's why I didn't bet on it. Rico Dowdle. Let's take a peek. Oh, Dallas Cowboys. What do you got for me? D-O-W-D. His rushing yards are at 60. Something's up there. Why is it only at 60? What's his rush attempts at? All right, so I'm going to be real with you. That is why people are slamming the overs on the receptions. But their receiving yards just aren't. What, they're just not climbing with it? You know what I mean? Like both Bowers and Neighbors at 72.5 looked really good. They looked real. Those were like two really good looking bets. I'm very interested in those. Just alerted another play inside Discord. Make sure you are tapped into that. VIP links down below are $15. $15. Don't overthink it. Yeah, okay. I feel you, J-Step. Hey, nice PrizePicks slip last night for the Discord. Nice job, man. You were so close to sweeping another back-to-back 25Xs. It would have been nuts. Yeah, no, okay, here's the deal. Can I say something? Like, what makes me a little concerned about Rico is not the talent level. It's not even really like I'm scared of him not being able to get 60. Why don't we have rush attempts? Right? Like the books know something. If they're not putting a rush attempt prop up for a guy who's had 23, 25, 18, 22, 19, and 5 of the last 6, doesn't that tell you? Doesn't that say something? That like they don't know. Nobody knows what type of workload we're looking at. Because this line has been like 87. I think last week it was 88.5 yards, right? So like, does somebody know something I don't know out there in chat that I haven't seen? Because you know I bet on NBA daily. So like, I don't look at a ton of NFL until Saturday, Sunday. Rico Dowdle, and do we got issues out there? Are they rotating people in? Are they just... Is he working on an injury? Not even on the injury report. We got stuff out there, huh? Yeah, exactly. Like if the books are concerned about putting out a rush attempt prop for a player, like I'm a little nervous on taking their rushing yards. Okay, Anvel. Cowboys are trash. Anytime you bring up any Cowboys talk, everybody's so ready to pile on, man. America's team is now so freaking hated. We got 280 people watching in hour 2. I love y'all. 158 likes on today's show. Thank you for this. Gosh. Thank you so much. I don't think I can do it. I do like that Neighbors play. Carson Steele Tutty. Interesting. That is really interesting with both Pacheco and Hunt. Don't they have somebody else there, though, too, that was getting a little burn? I'm looking at my notes here in my cell. I had somebody else. Who the heck was my other play? I can't bet on Tutu Atwell. P. Ryan, thank you. Although he's kind of like their third down specialist. Maybe they'll protect him for the playoffs too. Rattler. I remember what I wanted to do. You guys ready for this play? I think this is an elite play. Oh, look at this. Holy smokes. It's even better now. 13.5 on FanDuel. One yard better than what I posted, I think. I don't know if that's a good sign. Listen, Spencer Rattler getting his 5th start. Saints on the road, massive underdogs, 14-point underdogs. You got to think they're losing. He's just going to throw the football a ton in the second half. Anytime he drops back 30 times, there's a chance for him to tuck it 3 or 4 times. And here's what I'm seeing. Pass attempts at 31.5, 32.5. That's a lot of dropbacks, right? Like a lot. Okay? So the rushing yards, I think, should be higher. Spencer Rattler this season, for his 4 starts, had 4, 5, 5, and 3 rush attempts. And in those games, he ran for 27, 34, 28, and 46. Like, not even close. He's making his 5th start. These games, LAC and Washington, he came on in relief. All right? For whatever reason, those 2 games where he came on in relief, no carries. Very strange. But all his starts, 40 attempts, 35 attempts, 30 attempts, 36 attempts. And they're going to be down today. And they probably aren't going to have Alvin Kamara. I can't see Alvin Kamara playing this game, the most irrelevant game ever for his career, unless he's trying to get 1,000 yards rushing. Tampa, I think, shuts that down with ease. So I don't think he suits up. He'll probably protect himself. He can make more money long-term that way as he's aging. I can see Rattler throwing over 31 pass attempts today. But ultimately, I love the rushing yards. I love the rushing yards. He's going to drop back 30-something times. 30? 35? 40? I can't imagine he doesn't tuck it and run it 3, 4, 5 times today. And if so, he can't get 15? Rattler's got some speed. I'm interested. I think this is a sneaky play. And I've seen nobody talk about it because they're all recycling each other's picks. Freaking Twitter, man. Everyone's recycling each other's picks. It's so lame. I probably inadvertently did so anyways, too. So I shouldn't be throwing darts here. But I like this play. I like this play a lot. I think this is an interesting angle to bet on things. Let's go, Nathan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a big fan. By the way, that link down below. So I've been showing the website. It's going to show when you open it up $15, not $29.99. It's going to show $15. There's 15 channels, 10 plus sports are covered. There's a 10,000 simulations betting model in there. Went 12-4 and money lines. I think 11-5 spread and 12-4 totals last week. One of the best weeks for the model at the end of the season. You get pick'em slips, betting picks. There's 8+ cappers in there. 10+ sports are covered. I'm telling you, it's worth every penny. That link is down below. It's the Donuts Picks link. It's like tiny URL or something. Donuts Picks is $15. Auto applied. I'm telling you right now, it's worth. It's worth. Here, I'm going to link it right here in chat. You have access to the Odd Shopper app, but their portfolio is its own product. And if you're a positive EV bettor, I think it's worth every penny. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, you can shoot me a DM if you have any questions about the portfolio EV. I'm happy to share what I know and understand. I used it for a month, made like 60 units. But I've been leaning heavier on my originated picks since December for Discord, just so I can focus more. Lad McConkey, 70+ yards is tough. I'm a little concerned. Chargers win. They're in. Raiders could roll over and die. They don't care. Lad's been a freaking goated. He's averaged like 6 for 80 and a touchdown or something, like 0.8 touchdowns or so over the last like 6 games. Receptions prop juiced to the over at 5.5. Here's another guy where like his receiving yards is interesting, right? Like Neighbors, Ladd, Brock Bowers. Like, I get it. There's a lot to like here for these rookies who are literally all coming on at the end of the year. And Brian Thomas Jr., like every single rookie wide receiver, A lot to love. Ooh. Starting to get that strong slouch in here, my friends. By the way, Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, tomorrow morning, I am back for NBA. We don't got Monday Night Football tomorrow, but we do have NBA to bet on. We do have NBA to bet on. Let me see where my NBA picks are, by the way. Actually, no, I don't need to give those away. But you go look those up inside Discord. Let's see. Monday, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 NBA games. Let's go. Freaking love it. We got no Monday Night Football. Last game of the year. The biggest game of the year. Vikings-Lions. Man, we didn't even get to that game. I've been streaming. Hour and 15 minutes. 1,200 viewers. Oh, I love you. I love you. I'm going to post the rest of my thoughts inside Discord. Make sure you set your alarm right now. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. 10 a.m., my friends. 10 a.m. Eastern. I am here. I am here live on YouTube and on Twitter. Be back. Let's bet on the NBA. I've had an elite NBA week. I've had 4 different days this week where I went 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. And out of those 4 days, here's the crazy part. On those days where I had 1 loss, 3 of them hooked. Hooked. We were literally a point or a rebound away from all of those cashing. And the one that wasn't a hook was because I did a ladder. And the first leg we needed was 12 points from Christian Braun. He finished with 11. So you could theoretically call it a hook. All 4 misses on those 4 days where I went nuclear, all 4 were hooks. That close to a full sweep. 5-0 would have been 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0 all 4 days. 4 hooks. So crazy. So crazy. Been an insane run inside Discord. And then the website, getting all these new additions. I'm telling you right now, the Pick'em Optimizer, again, which I didn't even show today. Player trends, rebet optimizer, flip optimizer. It's all worth. It's all worth it right now. Like, listen, I've been pushing some better stuff this week. Some pretty good plays over there right now. Some pretty good plays on better. Wow. There's one right there. Jared Goff, over 270.5 passing yards. Average line across sportsbooks for Jared Goff is 285. Holy smokes. That's a lock and load play, in my opinion. You're getting 15 yards off. Game that matters more than anything else in the NFL today. Oh, my. There it is. 284 on FanDuel. Better's giving you a 270. Woo! I'll probably go post that on Twitter. All right. Hit the like button on your way out. Be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. I need you. I need you to come back. I'm going to go eat the first morsel of food I've had in the last 24 hours. I'm getting over some type of stomach thing. It's also why I'm getting a little tired. I'm hitting the eject before I even get to an hour and a half. I love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. 1,200 viewers. Week 18, Sunday. Impromptu stream. No marketing all week for it. That's because you're goated. Nothing to do with me. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see most of you inside Discord today, throughout the day, tonight. Let's bet on sports and win money together. And grab that link down below. Grab both links down below. You can grab both my VIP links, my website and my pick service. You get access to 8+ cappers, 10+ sports, 15+ channels, and the website for a total of $25. Find a better value out there. You won't. You won't. $25 for everything right there. I love you. Appreciate you. Let's get paid, my friends. Whew, what a day. Take a breather.